Good morning, everyone. It is October 31st. I am just getting ready to drive into work. I had to put on a different sweater. It is Halloween. We are doing Storybook Character Day as a theme for all of our costumes. So you should have seen my costume in an earlier clip. I kind of have two storybook characters. I did kind of think of the storybook, The Miller's Daughter, from so that's the story with Rumpelstiltskin. But I also do just love the joke of I am random villager number 4. So I am heading into work. I'm hoping to get out of work a little bit early today so that I have more time at home. For one, going into the weekend, but also just it's Halloween. I'd love to get out a little bit early and just hang out at home with my family. All right, so I am leaving work right now. I had a pretty normal day at work, not out quite as early as I wanted to be, but it is, I mean, you can see it's still pretty darn light outside. Now that we are in the car, I'm going to go ahead and show where I am. I have, I don't know, just a couple, maybe 5 more rounds until I hit the toe. So this sock should be done pretty soon. And then we're going to a football game tomorrow, so I may have to hurry up and finish it so that I can start the next sock before we get to the game, instead of finishing one sock and starting the next one there. The Boise State games out here, you can go and bring things like that. So it is still kind of early, but not really, really early. I am possibly going to go ahead and stop by Starbucks on my way home just for funsies there, and yeah, I will be home soon. Not all of my costume lasted all day. Had to change my hairstyle at least once, just due to what I do with my kids. And the corset belt thing made it most of the day uncomfortably, but as soon as I was leaving work, that thing was gone. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get myself a nice coffee so that I have something fun and prepare for the rest of my night. Right, so it is still pretty early. We haven't gone trick-or-treating or anything yet. I'm sure you can kind of see it's still light out. I do have to say, this is one thing that I do find very, very weirdly irritating. When we used to live on military bases, they always had like a designated time for trick-or-treating. Now I just feel like we kind of look out and see, like, is anybody else going out yet? We don't want to wait until it's too late, but we don't want to go too early. Nobody else is out yet? Okay, should we wait a little longer? Yeah, I would love to have it be like a designated, you start trick-or-treating at this time, you are done by this time. It was amazing. But we have just a couple more fun little Halloween type things to do yet. I did finish my first soft squish sock, so I will probably try to start the next one tomorrow morning before we go to a football game. But all of that project stuff is going to be stuff you will have to keep coming back to see. You won't have the day-to-day anymore after today. So this is probably the last time I'm talking to you during this series. So thank you for coming along, and I will be back with something different soon.